Joy, joy, joy. This is Swami, the Orange Cowboy. Welcome to another episode of Angel Feathers. And today, my guest is Matt J Doyle. He is an actor, a producer, and an entrepreneur living in Los Angeles, California. Welcome, Matt, to the show.
Thank you for the introduction, Swami. That was beautiful.
And Matt, you're living in LA, and yet the story you want to tell us today about your miracles, talking with your angels, if you didn't talk to them, you wouldn't be in LA right now. Is that correct?
That is correct, Swami.
Tell me, I'm on the edge of my seat.
And first of all, I'd just like to say hi to everybody that's watching this broadcast and welcome. And thank you for giving me the opportunity, all of you, to tell my story.
Terrific.
And I won't keep you all too long. I'll try to make it as fast as possible.
Okay.
Yes, we're going back a few years. I was living in an apartment building in Lawndale in Los Angeles, California, which is about 30 minutes from the city. And I just had a heated argument with my wife. And I felt like I was at the lowest point of my life. Things weren't going well. I was down and out. And I went outside to go for a walk. I went to the 7-Eleven and bought a bottle of Coke. And I was just thinking about my whole situation. And I thought it'd be best for me to go back to Australia, where I come from,
right
near Melbourne, Australia. So I called my brother and I was talking to him and telling him, I just don't think it's going to work out here. You know, is there any way I can come back and live with you? And he said to me, I'd love to do that, but my apartment's too small. There's no room for you here. So there was no way for me to go back to Australia and nowhere for me to go. So I went back inside and I went to lie down in my bed. Things had cooled down a little bit between my wife and I. And I was lying in bed and I went to say, you know, my nightly prayers, just praying to God and all my angels, etc.
Right.
And they assured me that everything would be better in the morning. Just get a good night's sleep, wake up, and hopefully everything will be better in the morning. So I went to sleep and then I woke up the next morning.
Before we go to that, how did, because people want to know, how did they talk to you? What did you hear it? Did you see it? Did you feel it? What was the experience like?
I believe I hear and feel,
Okay.
you know, what they had to say.
Terrific.
And that's what they said to me, just, okay, your destiny is to stay here.
Wow.
Just go to sleep, wake up in the morning, and you'll feel much better.
All right.
So I said, thank you very much. Thank you, God. Thank you to my angels, etc. And I went to sleep. And then I woke up to the next morning and I felt like I had a breakthrough.
Wow.
And they spoke to me again. And they said, see, you've set up all these websites. You've set up mattjdoyle.com. You've set up your Actors Access. You've set up LA Casting. You've set up all your social media, including Facebook, Instagram,
Okay.
and the rest of them.
Right.
And they said, you're destined to be here.
Wow.
And I just stopped and I thought, thank God he didn't say it was okay for me to come back, or I probably would have got on the plane and gone back.
Wow.
And then I went to all my websites and I checked them all out and I felt so much better.
Wow.
And then later on in the day, I called my brother again and I said, I feel much better. You know, thank you for not allowing me to come back, because I have all my websites set up here in the USA. And I believe if I just be patient, in time, they will make me money. And as it turns out, along the way, they've started making me money.
All right. Awesome. Very cool. And how soon, or what would you say the development of from that conversation, those two conversations with your angels, how would you describe your transformation, or how long did it take for you to see the next milestone? Because that was your first milestone when they confirmed it. And
Yeah. Well, it didn't take long at all, Swami. It was in the matter of that day, to tell you the truth.
wow.
When I looked at those websites, I went in on the internet and looked at those websites because I had internet there and a computer and everything.
Right.
And it really hit me. You've set up all the infrastructure to be a very successful man, and your destiny is to be in the USA. And now, looking back on that, I'm so glad I didn't go back to Australia, because in the position I'm in now, everything's going great. And, I'm getting acting jobs. I'm making money as an entrepreneur. I'm producing my web TV show series called The Artist Process. And I've already done 6 videos of season 2. And, I'm getting advertisers paying me money from that. Only pocket money right now, but they were right.
Yeah. Hey, that's awesome. So your angels really kept their word, and everything's turned around for you.
Yeah, and even with my social media now, I have, access to many groups and pages and all the social media platforms that I know of that are out there. And I'm getting lots more people visiting my blogs, lots more people going to my website, lots more people watching my videos. So what's happened since then is just amazing. And now I thank God and I thank my angels.
Right.
And as a matter of fact, all the people that have, died in the past and gone to heaven.
Sure.
I thank them all for being for me, and I believe they're still all for me, and things will get better and better.
Terrific. And speaking of that, what is your relationship with your angels these days? How does it appear for you?
Well, I pray to them. I try to do it twice a day.
Okay.
But I'm in constant touch with them.
Terrific.
And I feel like God and my angels and all the people in heaven, saints and apostles, etc., they're all guiding me in the right direction. And my goal is to become a household name in America first, and then a household name all around the world.
All right. All the blessings to you for the highest good too. What is now that's your goal? It's a wonderful goal. It's a very clearly stated goal. What is how does that goal click into or link to your visions of humanity and helping the world, if you have something of that nature?
Absolutely. That's one of my main concerns. I intend to give 10% of what I make to charities.
Okay.
And I intend to lead by example and talk of God and angels and all the good, up above and on earth.
Right.
And try to lead by example and teach people that if you believe in all that, great things will happen for you. And giving money to charities will allow me to have more good karma come back to me. Right. And I'll just try to help artists, especially unknown artists, by getting them on my show and help them, to hopefully go on and become successful as well.
Yeah. So your charities would be artist-based charities to help struggling artists? Like
that and other charities as well. I will definitely, be looking at UNICEF.
Okay.
And, one of my other goals is to help the starving kids in Africa, of course.
Beautiful.
And I believe UNICEF takes care of that. So I will be connecting with them and helping out there as well.
Terrific. Well, Matt, it's been a joy to meet you and to hear your story. It's always inspiring to hear how people's lives change when their angels speak with them. And again, thank you for being here. My angels wish you, we all wish you all success in your dreams for your personal and for the world. Thank you, Matt. And thank you, everybody, for joining us. Until the next episode of until our next episode of Angel Feathers, I'm Swami, the Orange Cowboy. I wish you all joy, joy, joy.
Thank you, Swami, and to all the people that are watching. And I wish the same back for all of you, from my God and my angels and all the rest. I wish you all good happiness, peace, and success.